Hello, everyone, and welcome to Training Thursdays. So, today I'm going to talk to you guys about a strategy that I use regularly to cultivate my Facebook groups and help me sell with love and integrity. So, hey, how's everyone doing today? First of all, how many of you guys, I want you to comment below, how many of you guys have Facebook groups? How many of you guys are cultivating Facebook groups? So Facebook groups have become one of the most powerful ways to get people, engaged people that are really like interested in what you have to say. They're interested in your products, they're interested in you. And if they're joining your group, that means that they want to hear what you have to say. Your product or service is hitting a nerve with them. Your product or service is something that they really love, or they just really resonate with you. So they are in your private group. 9 times out of 10, people don't just join a group that is highly cultivated for no reason. Now, yes, do some people go into groups because they try to sell and manipulate their products, or, they've learned these crazy tactics of hopping in and trying to constantly give value to other people? Yes, some people do that, but personally, if you have a highly cultivated, high value group, I suggest you don't allow that, because your group is your place. It is your capsule, your container for cultivating, sharing high value knowledge with people who want what you have, who want your value, who want to hear your message, who want to know what you're offering, and you are able to share that with them privately in your own private space. So, I'm going to share with you guys my simple strategy. Now, this is something I have cultivated myself through trial and lots of error. And when I say lots of error, I mean lots of error. I've been on the online space a good 8 years. So I've had a lot of screw ups and failures with this strategy until I really got it down pat and I customized it in a way that really resonated with me and selling with love and integrity. Because to me, there is nothing worse than it's nothing. The biggest turnoff is getting shit shoved down my throat. People trying to constantly sell me stuff, like that hard sell or that manipulative sell. I don't believe in that. I believe in inviting people in for a transformation. And when the person's ready, they will say, yes, I accept your hand. I want the transformation. How can you help me? I'm here. I'm open. I'm ready. This is the difference when you sell with love and integrity. And if you haven't sold with love and integrity till now, I highly recommend that you take these few tips and tools that I'm going to share with you and really think about how this can resonate with what you're doing, your business is scaling. Now, honestly, as long as you're selling a product or service, this type of strategy works. I've even seen people use this soft sell launch strategy in private Facebook groups for their brick and mortar businesses, and they invite local people. They have a local Facebook group, and then they invite people in for a transformation or a service to their brick and mortar. So let me explain to you how my strategy works and how this strategy has worked for many of my clients. Now, number one, I want you guys to comment below, hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're here. If you're listening to the podcast, as always, please share and tweet this out to anyone that this may serve in the entrepreneurial space, small business owners and service providers. So, guys, comment below. How many of you have a Facebook group? I see you guys all coming on, and I see, yes, most of you have a Facebook group. Now, here's my second question. What are you doing in that group? Okay, I could see, yes, you're adding value, you're giving people freebies, you're posting positive quotes, you are sharing things that may be helpful for them. Now, what is the ultimate goal of your group? Is your Facebook group solely a container to keep people and just share stuff with them? Ultimately, that's where the mistake comes in. So many of us grow these Facebook groups that we just put quotes into, share content, chit chat with people, but we never have a strategy behind what the group is meant to do. So I want you to get a pen and paper, or you can listen to the replay later and write these things down as I go over it. So this first step in cultivating a high vibe, high converting, and selling with love and integrity in your Facebook group is, don't just invite anybody into your group. Be selective. Your group has to be targeted towards your ideal client, which once again, I'm sure you're sick of hearing me. Your ideal client is the person that's going to want your product, your service, and is going to want to actually work with you at some point in time, or is going to get tons of value and get instant golden nuggets and actually apply these things into their life from the free content that you supply in your Facebook group. So in your Facebook group, be selective. Yes, it's a little time consuming, but be selective who you invite. Make sure you're inviting in people who totally resonate and can use and will appreciate and will resonate and vibe with what you are offering. Because there's nothing worse than filling a Facebook group full of people that just it's not the right audience. You just have bodies there in numbers. So number one is fill your group with the quality people that are going to benefit from your group. Do not worry about the vanity numbers. Do not worry about the matrix, the metrics. I'd rather see you have 80 people in a group or 40 people in a group or 20 high value people in a group that really are engaged and they want to learn from you, hear what you have to say. They look forward to your support. They look forward to your words of wisdom. They look forward to your training, teaching them whatever it is that your group is offering, whatever it is your business is offering, as opposed to having a group full of thousands of people who don't give a shit. They're not engaged and they really don't care. They're just in another group. So that's number one, really hone in on the quality of who's in your group. Second of all, get to know the people in your group. Make sure you connect with them. When they comment on something, when they come to the group, welcome them, get to know the people and reach out to them personally. As in this group, I invite every single person to a complimentary, now this is a high value offer, a complimentary 1 hour strategy deep dive session with me. And what I give them in that hour is I give them a $4,000 value. It's a free consult. There's no strings attached. I do an intuitive business reading for them. I give them a 90-day strategy plan on what they can do to implement either personally or professionally, depending on what their needs are in that hour. And then I give them actually a blueprint that they can implement. They owe me nothing. They go away with total value, something that they can just implement for the next 90 days into their business that people pay me $4,000 for. So anyone who's in my group and all of you and anyone who comes into my Facebook group really gets such an amazing bonus just for being here. And once again, I'm giving total value. I'm asking for nothing in return because I want to help and serve the world. And to me, that is cultivating your group. So once you have your group and once you have your protocol, you don't have to offer something that generous, but I think it's always nice to offer something to when people take the time to actually dedicate their time to your group. In the world we live in today, everyone's so busy. There's no time for another group. So your group should be top of mind to them. We're like, oh my God, I can't wait to see what she's doing on Training Thursdays at 11 o'clock. Oh my God, I can't wait to see what she's offering. Now, step two to really cultivating your group is to have a consistent type of training, a consistent type of learning, a consistent type of sharing, demonstrating. Depending on what your business is, I highly suggest, again, this is my personal strategy for my Zen and Profits program. I suggest that you have a consistent, like I show up every Thursday at 11 in my private Facebook group and I give nothing but value. I make sure I listen to my group members. I make sure I ask questions and I deliver on what the needs are of my group members, who are all of you, my ideal perfect clients. If you work with me or you never work with me, you're still my ideal client and you still can create profits and have less stress if you follow everything that's free in this group. Is that not true? Yes. Hashtag live, hashtag replay. Comment below. Give me some hearts if this is true, and especially if you've been following me a long time. Yes. Thank you for all the love. I see. Thank you so much. So honestly, when we then cultivate and have a steady flow, people know what to expect. So everyone knows that every Thursday at 11, I show up in the group. I give nothing but high value training, golden nuggets that are takeaways and things that everyone can implement into their business or personal development immediately and start working with it without ever having to give me a dime, without having to commit to me, without having to work to me. I didn't sell you anything. All I did was give tons of value. Step three is once you're cultivating that steady value, every once in a while, then I will have a soft launch. Now, my soft launch is going to begin at the end of July, the next soft launch, which means I am going to make a challenge or a 4-day workshop, a 3-day workshop, a 2-day retreat, whatever resonates with you. And you're going to create it to be an intensive where you're going to show up for 3, 4, 5 days, whatever feels right to you. There's no right or wrong, amount of time. I say 3 to 5 days is plenty. You have a training workshop or a live masterclass or a live retreat. Like, again, depending on what type of business you have. If you need help with this, just feel free to reach out to me. I'll help you create what's going to work. I'll help you create a great challenge or a great workshop. And you're going to share consistently for 3 to 5 days. A few months ago, I had my Clarity in Action Challenge. That Clarity in Action Challenge, it had people come into the group. So then people registered into my group. When they registered into my group from my landing page, okay, I automatically got their email address. I automatically connected with them. I invited them directly into my group. They had no strings attached, and they were free to attend or watch the replays of my high value training. You have to give your best stuff. If you're afraid of sharing your best stuff for free in your groups, then this strategy is not going to work for you. Because the bottom line is, guys, no matter how much you give people for free, if they want the total transformation, if they really want to get the end result that they're looking for, they're going to need more support from you, because you can't possibly share all the inner workings of your programs, your methodology in just a 3-day workshop. So you can give some of your best stuff that they can actually apply, but then you want to invite them in for a transformation. At the end of the 3 to 5 day workshop, I have an amazing offer. And I don't even call it an amazing offer. I have an amazing invitation for people. So once everyone has attended this 3 to 5 day workshop, healing, retreat, masterclass, whatever you want to call it, challenge, then you invite that same group of people that have been watching you, listening to you, and connecting with you, you invite them in for transformation. You welcome them. You invite them in for a transformation. You invite them in for change. You invite them to take action. And it's simply an invitation. You're not selling them anything. You create a very desirable, irresistible offer that may be much more generous, much more high value than your normal offers. And you bring them into either your membership, you bring them into either your private coaching program, your one-on-one program, your business, whatever it is that looks like to you, you invite them in. So you simply just give them an invitation with a deadline. When I make this invitation, it's usually the cart closes. I have maybe 2 days, the last day of the workshop. I send out the invitation. I invite people in verbally. I will post a link. I will make sure I answer questions. I have a Q&A if someone's not sure. And then I will share in my next launch, I'm going to be sharing exclusive opportunities to join my new Zen and Profits membership, which is the most affordable, amazing way to get results, creating less stress and more profits for your business without having to invest in a high commitment, high ticket coaching program or consulting program. So I have created my next launch around a new membership program that I have. And it's so full of value. My bonuses are so luxurious. I'm giving people so much that it's a no-brainer. They're going to want it. So this is how you do a generous soft launch. Now, the bottom line is this. Some people that are ready to make a transformation or ready to make a commitment into your business, whatever that business may look like, they will say yes. And people who say no, it's okay. They will stay in your group and continue to consume content. They will continue to appreciate what you're sharing. No expectations, guys. You have to release the expectations in sales if you want to sell with love and integrity. People will buy your product when it's the right time and the right fit for their needs. Once again, trying to force people to buy shit from you is ridiculous. It doesn't work. Trying to manipulate people to buy your programs does not work. And if you're getting on a sales call, which I hear a lot, and people are saying, I have to shop around, I'm not ready. I have to ask my husband. The truth of the matter is, guys, they weren't ready to begin with. They might be having fear, or maybe what you actually shared with them did not hold enough value where it was a clear solution to what they needed to do. If the solution's not crystal clear and they're not saying hell yes, then it's a no. So these are my simple strategies for selling with love and integrity in your Facebook groups. Now, these are the few things that I see, mistakes I see a lot of entrepreneurs making. They have a big, Facebook group or a small Facebook group. They just keep posting stuff, but there's no consistency. They're not adding any kind of live videos or weekly training or weekly workshops or weekly mindset or just something that you show up once a week and you share so people know, hey, every Thursday at 11 o'clock, Maria has a high value training in the group. People need to know that in your group. If you choose to use this strategy to cultivate sales, I have to be honest with you, it's one of the most powerful, intimate, easy ways to share and invite people in for a transformation and to share your products and just give people your hand. Be like, hey, here's my products. This is what I have to offer. Because then they know you, they like you, they trust you. You have an intimate relationship with them. They're in a safe container where they can grow with you and they're around like-minded people. The other mistake I see a lot of people doing in groups, you know what, guys? You never make an offer. You're never asking anyone in. You're never inviting anyone in. You're just simply hanging out in this group, but there's never anything to, where's the next step? Having a Facebook group and not having a next step, not having the next place to people are lost. They just kind of wallow for a while and then you lose them. Have an offer to bring them to. Have a steps. It's got to be a process. So yes, I have training Thursdays every Thursday. Yes, every few months I am going to have a soft launch. Yes, I am going to give you amazing workshops, amazing retreats, amazing free content. I'm going to give you all my best stuff. But you can expect that I will invite you in and I will make you an offer to come in for transformation. I will invite you to my latest offers. I will invite you to my best programs. I will invite you to work with me. And if you're ready, you will. And if you're not, you won't. And that's okay. So these are the simple strategies for my soft launch method, how to maximize and use your Facebook group. Now, I want to see a lot of you. I want to see comments, hearts, hashtags live, hashtag replay. And I want you to tell me, what steps are you going to take this week to really start monetizing and selling with love and integrity in your private Facebook group? Because I know, as you all said in the comments, most of you have them. So I'm sending you all massive love and light. Have a beautiful week. Any questions, any comments, just comment below. If you'd like to schedule your complimentary consult with me, just go right ahead, link below, mariafontana.com, and schedule in your 90-day free strategy session. You're leaving money on the table, not taking advantage of this. I'm not interested in selling you anything. I'm interested in giving you tons of value and helping you get to the next level. Have an awesome day, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful, prosperous week.